I've got a really good video for you guys today, and I need you to vote when I'm done explaining to you what I see has been accomplished in the tomato garden. Now, I planted 2 sections of tomatoes this year. One section in the vegetable garden, and then the other section I'm going to show you where else I planted my tomato plants. And I want you guys to vote on it, on the most productive looking plant and the healthy looking plant from tomato bed number 1, which will be this section in here, and then there'll be a tomato bed number 2. So I'm going to explain to you what I got going here. This section here looks like it's struggling, and it's just due to the fact that we had a lot of rain this year. I just basically went ahead and I followed protocol, removed a lot of the lower branches to try to prevent anything from occurring as for blight, and it seemed like it helped for a little while, but now it's working its way up. It's up to the top of the tomato plants. Now, productivity wise, I think this plant is doing really well, but is the blight going to get to it before I'm able to harvest these tomatoes, which it looks like I'm going to probably have to do that today. Now we're going to work our way up. Another tomato plant, very productive, looks good, but we're dealing with this. Now you guys are going to be going and say, hey, have you been rotating your crop every other year? And question is, and the answer is yes. I have not planted tomatoes in this section probably for 4 years. Now we're going to work our way up to another plant. Whoa, this is just incredible. Look at this. So productivity wise, this one here is doing really well, but we're dealing with the blight. So we'll probably have to get these tomatoes off today also. Now we do have one up here looking really good. Still pretty green yet, but that's okay. We don't want them to come all at one time. And no blight. Now we do have 2 other ones here. Not very productive. Green, but full of blight. Now I'm going to just stop the video here, and we're going to go to tomato bed number 2. And I want to go ahead and show you what's going on up there, and then I need you to vote on it. All right, we're up here at tomato bed number 2. But you're going to be going, well, you're up at the flowers. That's the key to this whole second flower bed, that I'm going to show you what I've done with the tomato plants. Now, before you go ahead, just stop the video and say, okay, I already know what I'm going to vote on. I have to give you a couple pointers in what has changed up here on these tomato plants. Now, whoever thought of you put tomato plants in flower beds? Oh, nope, that's the way we weren't brought up. Everything was brought up to vegetables and vegetable plants and vegetable gardens and your flowers in your flower garden. I tried something different. I put some tomato plants up into the flower beds. Now, health-wise, what do you think? Are they looking good? Any signs of blight? Productivity? Boy, looking pretty darn good. Are they ripening? Well, no, they're a little late coming, but they've got a little extra shade over here from the hydrangeas. Now, there's got to be an answer to why they are being so much different than the ones in the vegetable garden. Now, I'm going to go back here, and there's another one. Hold on. Don't go cranking me off here now. We've got another one in here that is just not quite as productive, but is there any blight? Yeah, I'd have to say no. Now I'm going to show you tomato plant number 3. Now look at this monster. Look at these tomatoes. Blight? Oh, maybe just a little bit at the bottom. But boy, nothing compared to what those other ones were in the vegetable garden. Look up here. Look in here. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Now, what I like to have you do is vote on in the comments vegetable garden, where the tomatoes are, as tomato garden number 1, productivity and their appearance. Which is the best, number 1, or tomato bed number 2, which is in the flowers. And if you got any reasoning why the 3 in the flower bed looks so much nicer, give me a little comment. Jeff from Northeast Iowa, home of our B&B, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments. Have a good day.